Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As yesterday, I have discussed the Jang Qadsiya, the Battle of Qadsiya, which is fought between the Persian Empire and Islamic Empire in Iraq at the ground of the battle, at the ground of the Qadsiya. But even we start with the even with even we start with the later victories of Muslim history, let's bring a very first and very clear and very authenticate and the very beautiful battle of the Islamic history. At that point, Muslim found at that point the Muslim population, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam found himself and find out that every step of every step that he was taking, people are recognizing him. The people who forced him, the people who forced him to leave his home and to leave the Kaaba and to leave his parents' home, now at that point, they are all praising him and they are all bowing down head in front of him. Yes, I'm talking about a very sequence. Yes, I'm talking about a very important, a very powerful victory of Islam history, the conquest of Mecca, is known in Arabic the Fateh Mecca. There was time when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to live in the Mecca and preach the lessons of God to the people. But the people of Mecca who were very arrogant and they were like an evil people. They forced Prophet to leave his home, to leave the very first home of Allah in the Mecca. And after the 13 years of his and after the 13 years of his practices, his preaches, his tabligh, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gathered around 10,000 people and they marched to the Mecca after Hijri of 13, after the 13 years of the Hijri, after the 13 year of Hijrah. He was so humble that when he drove to the Mecca, he head down low so that he can be thankful to Allah, and people saw him and people watches him and people notice him that he was so grounded. When the Prophet ﷺ entered the Mecca, the people feared because they were so because they were so able to Prophet that they think the Prophet will punish him. The Prophet will punish them. But as the Prophet ﷺ entered to the Mecca, he announces, "You are all free." He announced that you are all free and I forgive you all. The Prophet ﷺ announces that the very person who enter the premises of the Holy Kaaba will be forgiven. The people who will enter the home of the Abu Sufyan will be forgiven. Overall, he mostly forgive the people, and people realizes that his message was very clear, his message was very beautiful. So they opened their heart for the Islam, and they all accepted the Islam. He did not take their money, and he did not punish them, but simply he forgave them all, so that they can accept Islam. They can. It is on time, and let me finish it. We will continue this story in a more beautiful way. Assalamu alaikum.